The fifth reason is social need. What is social need for a person to get married? During the marriage, during the different mantras, there is one very beautiful mantra which tells the purpose of marriage. What is that? Sat praja siddhyartham vivaha. Sat, good, praja, citizen, siddhyartham, to get, vivaha, marriage. So to get a good citizen to the society, hereby we both marry. This is the purpose line or the statement which the husband and wife say before marriage. They don't even say Satputri Siddhyartham, to get a good daughter, Satputra Siddhyartham, to get a good son. No, Sat Praja Siddhyartham, to get a good citizen to the society. See the thought, see the collective consciousness. Even for a personal event, they have a collective consciousness of the society. How beautiful, how holistic. Exactly true. Because if individuals don't take care of the society, then society can't be taken care. Why? Because the whole society is nothing but a bunch of individuals. So marriage plays a very, very vital role in society. In Western countries, even in India nowadays it is happening, the married people are super conscious about their physical body, their hip size, their breast size, their appearance. Not only women, even male are very conscious about their fitness, how slim they are, how fit they are, how good they are, six pack, all those things. In India, you don't find that. If you see a person, you will know whether that person is married or not. Generally, that is true in India. Why? Because we don't care about our body once we get married. Generally, I am not talking about health, I am talking about look and fitness. The reason behind the Western world keeping their body fit and look good is a kind of insecurity. The origin of that kind of an attitude towards the physical appearance is kind of insecurity, because there are more possibility of divorces happening around the globe. 40 to 50% in divorces are happening with the first marriage in US, that too within 5 years of marriage. And more than 60 to 70% of divorces are happening in the second marriages. And the third marriage divorces even more. The most famous romantic destination, Paris, is having the highest divorce rate every 5 seconds. There are so many things coming up with so many records. I don't want to push the data and statistics and scare you, but I want to give you an idea of what exactly is the social system. In India, if you want to call a lady in your next house, you don't call her by name. Do you think your father will call the neighbor by name? Let's say her name is Shamla or Sita. Do you think your father will call, hey Shamla ma'am, Shamla miss? Will your father call like that? No, right? How will our relatives, how will our family people call the neighbors? By calling the child's name and adding Amma or Appa with that, right? Let's say Ravi is the son of Shamla, then Shamla will be called as Ravima, correct? And let's say Sita or Rekha is there as a daughter, Rekha Baba, Rekha Pa. This is how we call, right? So when we look at our neighbor, we don't see the gender there. We don't see a male, a female, middle-aged woman. No, we see somebody's mother. And the moment when we call them as mother, we remember our mother. And this is like a, insulation, a safety, where the very thoughts are filtered when we look at them or when we talk to them or even when we call them. The very way we address them gives us a proof, a safety, so that a bad thought won't come into our head. So the very approach of the society is family-based, marriage-based, which insulates the relationship, which insulates the society. The society is safer in India because of the family. Marriage is the ecosystem of the society. Marriage balances the ecosystem of the society. In USA and many other developed Western countries, the unemployed, the mentally retarded, the old people, all are taken care of the government itself. They pay money, they give big subsidies and so many offers. But in India, the family takes care of it. And don't think that we also should adapt as that kind of a system. If we adapt that kind of a system, the government can only give you money. Government can give you a roof, but government can't give you love. Government can't give you care, right? In India, the mentally retarded people, the unemployed people, the old people, all are taking care of the family itself. Therefore, marriage is a self-sustainable social system in India. One of my mentor, he visited South Africa, and when he came back, he was so astonished because once he went to South Africa, he asked to go to the mentally retarded place, and he was so surprised. No mentally retarded people were with their family. They all were alone, and government was taking care of them. And when he inquired, they told, no, here once a person becomes mentally retarded, they'll drop them in the road or outside, and the government takes care of them. But you go to Nimhans or you go to any mentally retarded place in this country, behind every bed there will be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people every now and then taking care of them and loving them even when they are mentally retarded. This is the social balance created by the family system, and the origin of family is marriage. So let's get into the last reason why a person should marry.